So further bad news, Dortmund have now gone 2 ahead in Turin, so McLaren almost puts Rangers in further trouble, but that would almost spell the end now for Rangers in this championship. Juventus 0, Dortmund 2 in Turin, here at Ibrox Stadium. It's Rangers 1, Steaua Bucharest 1. And the decision goes against David Robertson. Steaua Bucharest have won the last 3 championships in a row in Romania, and they're well on course for number 4. They've got a healthy lead at the moment, and year by year they're picking up further experience at this level, and they'll continue to be a force. This is Charlie Miller. Sees the cut out by Dobosh. By Filipescu. Now it's Militaru. Nice turn by him. This is Bukur. Through for Ilya, the goal scorer. Petric goes to meet him. Been drawn way out. Still it's Ilya. This is Bukur. Militaru. Filipescu. Militaru again. It's Lakatush. Flipping it forward, it's away by McLaren, picked up now by Laudrup. McCall's running through the middle in support. Prodan's matching him all the way. He does well though. He's found McCall. He tries to squeeze it through to Ali McCoist. Still it's McCall. Bukur's there, and free kick goes against McCall for a high foot.
It was a great run out of defence there by Brian Laudrup, and great vision as well, under pressure by 2 Steaua defenders, and he managed to pick out Stuart McCall, who couldn't quite get the ball across the goal mouth there to Ali McCoist.
Filipescu plays it through, and Vladayu still full of running. Through for Ilya. Goes with him. Does enough to get it away to Charlie Miller. Now it's Gascoigne. Goff. Cross now to McLaren. Long one for McCoist, who's onside. He needs support here though. McCall's running into the middle. Laudrup's arriving, but the ball goes behind for the corner kick. Maybe it's just as well if McCoist had managed to get it into the middle. Rangers were struggling to get players forward. So it's Laudrup to take this one. Goff's on the edge of the area. He goes up for it, but it's wide of target.
Richard was a bit annoyed with himself there, because he did actually get a free header on it and couldn't quite find the goalmouth area to head the ball back to. And Charlie Miller and Ali McCoist was sort of loitering with intent there in front of the goalkeeper, and anything towards that area, you know, could have been 2-1.
So Goff's header, it's picked up by Gascoigne. Good vision by him. He had a little look up there before he hit that one. Saw Charlie Miller. Miller cuts away from Prodan. It's completely missed by Goff. This is McCall flipping it through, looking for Laudrup. It's Laudrup against Filipescu. Going for the line, right across the face of goal. And Laudrup is beating the ground on the far side. He gets back to his feet, can't believe it. Lovely piece of skill in a very tight situation.
He did so well there. He turned Filipescu inside out. I thought Filipescu was going to get the ball there, but Brian stuck his toe out and got the ball across the goal mouth. Charlie Miller just a yard too short. He did ever so well here, just getting the toe in, and not anybody there to just to add that finishing touch.
This is McCall to Gascoigne. Good play again by Gascoigne. It's McCall through for Charlie Miller. McCall's in the middle. McCoy's there as well. Still it's Charlie Miller, and that was a great block by Anton Dobosh. But that gets the crowd lifted again.
Charlie Miller's causing 1 or 2 problems there, and he almost created an opportunity to get a left foot shot in. So things are looking a little bit optimistic now.
And it's Gascoigne who's becoming more involved again. Still it's Gascoigne, but he's trying one too many there. Flicks away to Laudrup. And the referee steps in towards a free kick to Rangers. Apologies from Lakatouche. Rangers are in a hurry to get on with things. This is McLaren. Trying to find Charlie Miller. And the break's on again here now. Vladayu's through the middle. Robertson does just enough. This is Petric. It's a trip by Miller. Curvu on the end of that one. And it's a free kick to Steaua Bucharest. Just inside the Rangers half. Well, he's done well, Charlie Miller, since coming on, but just shot as Laudrup sent the ball across goal. A few signs that Paul Gascoigne was coming back into things in the last few minutes, but Goff responds there as Militaro tried to get through. This is Laudrup. Gascoigne's away on the outside, down the left-hand side. Laudrup tries to send that ball in his direction, but he never had much chance of collecting that one.
I think Brian Laudrup obviously thought that was Davy Robertson steaming down on the left back position there. There's never any chance that Paul Gascoigne was going to get after that one.
That's what you call mistaken identity. So this is Goff climbing. So breaks away to Filipescu. Vladayu again makes himself available. Lakatouche is hovering in the middle. So Bukur again, holding off the challenges. There's Lakatouche now, it's Vladayu, and again it's got him. Well, Lakatouche had been hovering in there, and he eventually sent that delightful little ball to Vladayu. Lovely touch by Lakatouche, a wicked shot going in, and again Andy got him. Keeps Rangers in the match. Bukur, the number 5, moves forward. And just scramble it clear though. Militaro sends it through to Curvu. It's closed down by Ali McCoist of all people. It's McCall trying to break through, but again, they're so quick at getting back. They can push players forward for attacks, and they almost seem to manage to get them back. And this play goes on Curvu. Is lying just on the edge of the Rangers area. Hasn't been spotted by the referee. Still play goes on. This is through now for McLaren. Laudrup. Miller's running ahead of him. Charlie Miller topples inside the box. The referee doesn't want to know though. He awards the goal kick. Referee immediately indicated the goal kick. You can see Miller starting his run, trying to get in behind the defender.
Certainly seemed to be some sort of contact there, but whether Charlie made a meal of it or not, maybe made too much of that. But it was a good run and a nice ball in from Brian Laudrup.
So change is being made now. John Brown is leaving the field, and Gary Boland is about to come on. So Boland takes the field. And Steaua are waiting to make a change as well. There's a bit of debate going on just below us. So they're now holding up number 10. So Ilie, the goal scorer, is leaving the field and being replaced by Roland Naga. So as the substitutions take place here from Turin, it's still Juventus 0, Dortmund 2. So things not looking at all good for Rangers, who are drawing 1-1 here with Steaua Bucharest. So Filipescu who sends that one through, but the offside flag has gone up on the far side. Vladayu going into an offside position.
I think Walter Smith changed the formation ever so slightly, gone back to a back 4, and gone to a 4-3-3 formation with Gary Boland now playing on the left of midfield.
Let's not forget there's a lot of money at stake as well. I'm sure that's the last thing in the player's mind, but something the club can be doing with to invest in fresh talent. There's over £500,000 up for grabs for each win in the Champions League. This is Vladayu sending it in. It's headed away by McLaren. Picked up by Bukur. It's challenged by McCall. Retains possession well though. Here's the substitute. Nega. And right away, he wins a corner kick. Conceded by Charlie Miller. So they'll take their time about this. So they're pushing players forward now. Bukur's there and Daniel Prodan is well forward as Lakatos delivers the ball. It's cleared eventually. And Stuart McCall has taken a sore one, getting that away from just outside his own penalty area. Now it's Gascoigne, challenged all the way by Lakatos. And Gascoigne complains towards the referee. There's Charlie Miller. McLaren to Petric. McCall. Now it's Goff. Works his way down the left-hand side. Good first touch by him to Gary Boland. Boland's closed down though by Bukur. So it's Boland trying to find the opening, get in the cross. He does well there. Breaks away now to Laudrup. McLaren's running in support. And McLaren lets the ball run out for the throw-in. Again, the crowd try to lift Rangers. Laudrup, and it's a free kick against Pierrevaux. So Laudrup swings it in. Goff tries to challenge for it, but once again Steaua get it clear, and it's a Dobosh still full of running. Well, Dobosh didn't train last night, and it was said that he would really struggle. Maybe they've been kidding us on. They're always very good at that, the Continentals. There's John Brown, you saw looking on there, quite disconsolate. And John Brown, having joined the coaching staff, he'll be thinking to himself, no doubt, that could have been his last Champions League appearance. So again, a bit of a chance for Rangers. Goff moves forward to the edge of the area. Gascoigne is shaping up to strike this one. The referee wants the defenders to move back just a bit. So Gascoigne starts the run, drives it through. And certainly on target. But Steaua never looked in any great danger with 80 minutes gone.
He struck it well enough, but right down the goalkeeper's throat. And sometimes you're just looking for a deflection off a shot like that, just to creep into the corner of the net. But certainly that wasn't going to happen in that instance.
Here's Vladayu, showing great pace again. Delivering the cross. Militaro comes in on the far side. It's good play by Vladayu. Showing a couple of little dummies in the way through, showing great pace. This is Bukur. It was Petric who got in a foot. Now it's McCall. Laudrup. Good turn by him. McCall has kept running. You can see Laudrup's problem. Steaua players all around and forcing him into a foolish pass.
Just really ran out of options there. Nobody wanted the ball, or to take the ball from Brian. Stuart McCall made a tremendous run forward, but really was running into 3 or 4 players. There was no space there, so Brian just needed somebody to help him, somebody close to the ball, but it wasn't happening.
Here's Laudrup again, touch to McCall. So Bukur, who emerges with possession. Pierrevaux tried to get that through to Lakatos, but Goff was alert. This is Gascoigne, almost finding Laudrup. This is Bucharest. You just get the feeling Steaua looking for this winner now. There's a substitute trying a shot. It was over from Nagel. So time running away from Rangers. But even if they manage to grab themselves a winner, it's not going to matter as things stand in Turin with Juventus trailing by 2-0 and looking set to lose their first game after carrying all before them in this group. So it's Gascoigne through for McCoy. In comes McCall, but, right under that one and high into the stand. Well, he's certainly given plenty of effort tonight, Stuart McCall. You can't fault them for that. But the look in the faces of the fans, I think, tells the story. The dream was over for another year, and it's certainly been a difficult Champions League for them. Rangers really have found it difficult to get going. Even in the qualifying tie against the Northuses, it was a real struggle. And the one night where they did raise their game came against Borussia Dortmund, a good fighting performance, but even that couldn't bring a victory. They've just got to keep plugging away in these final minutes, play for their pride. But Steaua have the kind of players that can snatch something. That's Vlado Yu, sends it across to Nagel. That's out of play though, the flag's up on the far side. McLaren sends it through, looking for McCoy. Quickly closed down by Prodan. He's got the free kick though. Taken by Miller to Gascoigne. This is Goff. Robertson starts a run. Laudrup's there as well. Yeah, it's Laudrup against Filipescu. This time the defender gets a foot in. Breaks away to Nagel. Well, the offside flag has gone off just below us. Laudrup, in fact, was trying to get back onside, but the flag went up. And you can see he's really struggling now. The Danish international player. This is Pirvo for Steaua. Nagel. It's cut out by Goff. This is Bolin, almost running into trouble in the shape of Bucharest. Bolin does well, the through for Gascoigne. There's a bit of an opening here. It's played to the far side looking for McCoy. That's Steaua breaking through Filipescu. So just under 5 minutes left here at Ibrox. Rangers 1, Steaua Bucharest 1. Awarded and quickly taken by Goff with McCall still on the ground. Good play by Laudrup. Get away from Prodan, providing the cross. Well, McCoy was coming in the far side, but again Steaua stand firm. Tush. It's played upfield by Prodan, and Pirvo's well forward. Goff had to nip in there. So just under 4 minutes left, and the Rangers are about to make another change, and they're trying to attract the referee's attention. Neil Murray it is, who's waiting to come on. And Stuart McCall, who's really been toiling.
Yeah, Stuart just injured himself in the centre circle about 2 or 3 minutes ago there. And when he went down, I thought that's either a knee or a thigh injury. And Archie Knox and Walter Smith are obviously taking him off, you know, with Saturday's game in mind.
So the final minutes ticking away, and a few fans starting to drift out of the ground. And just below us again, Steaua are planning to make a change. So we'll get round to that in a moment or two. As McLaren picks up the play for Rangers. Just under 3 minutes left now. This is Gascoigne. Now it's Laudrup, through for Charlie Miller, who's onside. Rangers have got a few players forward this time. Well, it's a real chance. Gascoigne and Boland went for the same ball, and it went over the top.
Now that was unfortunate. It pretty well sums up the night, doesn't it? Both players having quite an easy opportunity to score, and in the end both of them getting in each other's way, and the opportunity goes a-begging.
So Walter Smith flips on, and the substitution is about to be made. Raducan, a young player who played in the first game, and this is the man he replaced on that occasion, Lakatush. He was suspended for the game in Bucharest. And Raducan did ever so well that night, so he comes on now to pick up the bonus money. And one of the great young talents at the club. So just a couple of minutes left now. If Rangers can win the game, it sends our supporters home with a bit of heart, and put some more money in the coffers. Gascoigne still trying hard. As the substitute, Raducan making a challenge. So it was all looking so good early on when Gascoigne scored a wonderful goal for Rangers, but then the news started to filter through from Turin that things weren't going Rangers' way in that particular game. And then Steaua got their way back in the second half, an equaliser from Ilya. Robertson delivers the long throw, Goff climbs for it, but again it's away, and it's that man Dobosh who's been outstanding at the heart of the Steaua defence. It's Filipescu. Inside the final minute, plus any stoppage time. Gary Boland's under pressure. Vladoyu, he's been running from start to finish. He's in there again, but this time the referee awards a free kick against Steaua. I think it's fair to say over the piece that Steaua have done their bit tonight, Trevor, and Andy Gorham has again been outstanding.
Certainly Andy would be the pick of the Rangers team for me. Obviously Paul Gascoigne's goal as well was a highlight of the night. But generally it's not been a great performance, and our passing hasn't been particularly good, and we've not dominated the game for any stretch. I think that's a disappointing thing. We had a good 5 minutes around the goal, and apart from that, I think Steaua have given as good as they've received, and I think possibly a fair result is 1-1.
So again, they're waiting to make a change. Militaro's leaving the field. Well, he certainly had an excellent first half, and he's a player that they'll be hoping very much to hold on to. On comes Roshu, but really